guys, welcome to my channel. You already know what this is, you've already seen the title, you've already seen the past couple of videos where I said I would talk about it, and if you actually went to the tour, you would know what this shirt is. I went to BTS in Metlife, and today I'm going to be talking about my experience there. It's probably going to be long, but do not fear. I will also talk about my reactions during the fan cams because most of the night is a blur to me. So when I react to the fan cams that I record from my own phone to make sure that I'm actually there and that I actually have proof, then woo! I'm going to be comparing my experience from the Red Bullet in New York City and Speak Yourself. So the Red Bullet in New York City, it was in like a small theater, and this was like prior to when they got like big. So this was their first world tour. They decided to perform in like this sort of small theater room. It's not that small, but it's smaller than the stadium for sure. That way you like enter the place, there's like this long line, and once you get through the long line, get through security, get your ticket, you go into the place, you go down some escalators, and then there should be your main location on your left, then the back check on the right, and like if you go more to the right, you'll see some bathrooms. For Metlife, it's bigger. Instead of having to just wait in one line and then get into the place, you have to go through the parking lot. There's like some car security. I got dropped off and I walked to the stadium, but in order to get to the actual stadium, you had to go through some sort of stairway. So me and my friend went to that stairway, which was sort of like a escalator. I don't even remember. We just went up, and then we go through this tunnel where there's sort of selling fan art and other goods that I shouldn't be snitching about, but I mean, and then you go through that tunnel, and then there's the sort of walkway where you could just like walk around before getting to security, or go down to security and get inside. There's also bag checks for if your bags were big enough, if your bags were big enough, and my bag was pretty big, so I had to get my bag check done, went through security, went through the stadium. There's also like different sort of trailers, which were like bag check trailers, and then there was merch trailers. I got this shirt from there. Wow. Alright. I wanted to go to BTS Studio, but I wasn't able to go to BTS Studio, which is basically like a virtual reality place where you can take a picture of BTS virtually. They're not actually there, but it's like sort of like a video process. I wanted to go there, but I couldn't because I did not come too early. So if I were to go in the line right now, I'd probably be like super duper late because I'm pretty sure the line would be very long. So me and my friend just like went past security, went up the stairs to our row. We sat on the third row, so we were close to the roof, and we waited until the concert started. The actual concert starts off with like a VCR where the guys are on some sort of like cool chess piece, and then there's like some sort of Dionysus remix on the background where it's not their vocals yet, it's just the instrumental, and then there's someone just going the tiger is inflating on stage, and everyone will lose their shit. This is real, this is real, this is real. And I told myself not to scream because I had something the night before, day 2 of Speak Yourself Metlife, but I completely lost it. I just screamed no matter what. And then when I finally saw them from like the little edge of the corner that was not the main stage, I like when I saw their little tiny bodies on the stage, I tried to zoom in into it, and I was just losing it. I was like, oh my god, they're there. And I was just screaming. Oh my god, it was just so much. It was so much for my poor little heart. I don't remember much of Dionysus besides just me screaming and just me like realizing, holy crap, I'm there.
Don't hurt yourself! I love you! What?
You'll realize that like throughout the whole entire video, I'll probably be saying that I don't remember much of the performance because it all feels like a dream to me. That like it literally doesn't feel real. It still doesn't feel real. And then after Dionysus was Not Today, I did not record much of Not Today. There was this one moment that I did record, and it was like one of the most epic moments of that Not Today performance because I used to like really dislike the song. I actually still do, but like in that one moment, in that one concert, that one night, I actually liked it because it was literally being performed right in front of me. How could I not be hyped for it? There was nothing that much changed besides like the intro where like the instrumental was weird. They didn't do the official choreography until after Jungkook got on stage, but like they were walking so cool, like, and then I think you see Jungkook just sort of like walk to the side a little bit, and then when it goes to that one part where it's the chorus, the music just stops. And then Jungkook walks to his position, and he's like... After he says that, the music comes back on, and they're just dancing. And then they had their speaking. There was like the speaking mention thing. I didn't record namjoon and hoseok like I should have, but I didn't because I'm a dumb idiot. But I did record for taehyung and everyone after him. So I was just basically screaming. I was just like so... Oh my god.
Army, how you feel? What's up, guys? My name is Habib. Nice to meet you. Metlife, make some noise! Hi guys. I'm Suga. Nice to meet you guys. Hello, I'm Jin. Nice to meet you guys. I'm Jimin. Finally have a stadium tour in here. Metlife! Metlife? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Army, we come for you.
After everyone introduced themselves, it was Wings. They were like, during their mention, they were hyping everyone up for Wings.
Is you ready to fly with us, Army? Okay, let's spread your wings. Let's get it.
And then Wings got on, and I was so hyped for that. I was just sort of like, spread my wings.
Spread my wings!
I don't even remember much of that either, besides like jhope like having like their little duet thing where like he was rapping and then Jungkook was harmonizing with him. That was beautiful. And then they had their little VCR with Hoseok, and then it was Just Dance. By the way, he did that on stage. He woed on stage, and I didn't realize it until I watched the fan cam later on, and my friend next to me was like, oh my god, he did the wall.
Dance with me! Dance with me! Hit the wall! Hit the wall! Hit the wall!
Watching Just Dance as the performance was a surreal experience. I recommend you, like, if you ever get the chance, like, if BTS ever have a concert like this again and Just Dance is in the set list, or just, like, any solo whole performance at all, you should watch it. Like, you should try to your best to, like, go to the concert, because, like, watching Just Dance in real life was surreal. It's, like, it feels like such, like, a surreal experience. I know people on, like, floor had, like, more of the experience than I did. Anyone in the stadium, like, they could feel Hoseok's, like, stage presence. Like, it was not just for the stage. It felt like a whole stadium presence or whatever. Like, we felt it. And then when we did, like, the J-Hope fan chant during, like, his little bridge, and when he smiled when he heard us, oh my god, that was so...
J-Hope! J-Hope!
Euphoria. Now, prior to the concert, I watched some fan cams, and I watched them, and like I talked to people on my bus ride to New Jersey, and also to people before the concert even started. What part was I excited the most for? And I told them Euphoria. Not only because it was one of my favorite songs ever from BTS, but also because Jungkook flies. So I was so prepared. I was just like, I'm gonna watch Jungkook fly like a little birdie. I'm gonna watch him ascend like the angel he is. I'm so prepared for this. I was not. I was recording and I was watching him get prepared while everything was going on. And then I said,
Ascend, bitch!
I knew it was a coincidence, but I thought it was funny that it happened at the same time. We're gonna talk about the ad-libs during that because, oh my god, the ad-libs. So beautiful hearing them live. Rather than the audio being like, you hear,
Oh my god, he did it! He did it!
and then in the audio you hear, while in the live version, while in the Speak Yourself tour, you're like hearing, literally seeing that was so beautiful. And like I even sang with him during those parts because I saw the fan cams, and then when I saw him do it in real life, I was like, I didn't know that this happened in my concert, but like when I saw fan cams and when I saw tweets about it, I was like, oh my god, really? Because apparently Jimin was backstage and he was singing backup vocals for Euphoria that Jungkook pointed it out. He was like, thanks, Jimin. And then it was like, I love you guys. When I saw him do that heart in real life on that screen, I just lost it. I was just, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But yeah, that's basically my experience with Euphoria. Hi guys, Editor Dawn here. So I forgot to mention that I also did the fan chant that Brian did in his video. So I will include that fan chant right now. I didn't want to do it at first, but I decided to do it because I saw videos of Jungkook reacting to it, so I did it. 2 girls were staring at me weirdly, so hope you enjoy me embarrassing myself. And then it was Best of Me. I do not remember Best of Me, and I cannot provide fan cam for it because it's not one of my favorite songs. So I just sort of watched Best of Me and sang to it. The only thing I can really remember from it was basically like Jungkook's like harmonization, or like Jungkook's like vocal ad-lib improv where he's just like, instead of like the audio being like just one more time or just one more time, in the end it would be him just being like just one more time. And then after that there was a Minjoon VCR. The first performance you see after that VCR, that Minjoon VCR, is Serendipity. And oh my god, when he popped that bubble, I was like, oh my god, he popped that bubble. What the hell was that? Oh yeah. And then during like his second verse where it's like 너는 푸른 고향이, that only that part. So let me tell you about the audio. The audio is just 나의 천사, not, and straight to 나의 세상. He would sing that, right? But in the concert version, he'd be like 나의 천사, 나의 세상. When he said "what" in the hottest voice ever, I went feral. And then he did that for the same part where it's like love me now, touch me now. He did that for the same part. Touch me now. And he did his little dance break and I lost it. Go on! in that one part where it's just sort of like the second verse, he went down on his knees, like sort of like he went Asian squat, and he's like, "Nanesan sipgo pang-i." I didn't see that though. I didn't see that until I saw later fan cams of it, and when I saw that, I was just like, oh, he's so cute. And then he laughed about it, and then he stood up and he was like, what? Yeah, that was really cute. Oh my god, I love Jimin. June did Trivia Love. Now, unfortunately, this is not very clear in my memory because I don't remember much about it, but I do remember having a good time, obviously. But like, Love is such a feel-good performance, and like listening to like the audio, like the instrumental of it live was really nice actually. It's so wholesome, but it's also really hype. It's like a song that everyone can enjoy, you know? My fan cam of it was really weird. I was just basically switching little mini June on the stage, like on the extended stage, and then there was like the screen where he was just like doing his little Disney magic. So I was just busy like recording because I didn't know where to focus. I was like, do I focus on him or do I focus on the Disney magic?
On the back. Okay, let's go. No, let's go.
That's basically all I remember from that, besides like him writing Saranghee Army. That was really cute. And then you hear Boy With Love instrumental going on in the background. It was just sort of like the intro for it because June was walking on his own to the main stage. And I didn't notice this until later on, but apparently every single member joined along with him. First it was like Yoonjin. It would be hoseok, and then it would be Jimin, and then they would all walk together until they got to perform Boy With Love together. The mention for this time around, it was just asking if we're having a good time so far. We obviously were, and like, oh my god, it was so cute. Basically, all I can remember it was just like seokjin wanting to play American football because this is Metlife, obviously. So they were playing football, and he wanted to win, but like all the members decided to like attack him with a group hug, but apparently he was not having any of that because he was just like, after all of that, he was just like, y'all are bad guys.
Really dangerous. Bad boy, you know? How was it? How you feeling? You.
It was so cute.
Let me show. Straight. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, it's good news! Oh my god, it's good news!
By the way, when you see the fan cam, I'm basically just saying, oh my god, it's good news. Oh my god, it's good news. It's because basically I saw a musical from the high school near my house called Good News, which is basically like a 1920s musical comedy, like a college football player who falls in love with his tutor for astrology. I'm basically gonna associate football with Good News forever. And then they go into the BTS medley before they go into Idol because I think they're just sort of building up the hype with like other hype songs. They performed Dope, Bepse, and then Fire 2015. Jimin singing Dope. It's like Thank you, Jimin. We owe our life to you. Bepse. Hoseok, his father was there, let me tell you that. But the moves he did was so unholy. I was so shook that I did not know how to react towards fire because it was still fresh in my memory of that moment happening. God. Now we're gonna go into Idol, and I'm really upset that I don't see much people talking about it on Twitter. There was an Idol remix, and it was so lit. Why are people not talking about it? Because literally, that remix changed my life. It was like, I cannot listen to Idol normally anymore. Every time I listen to Idol normally, I'm just like, man, this isn't the Speak Yourself remix. Blah. Hope did like sort of some like little ad-lib, speaking ad-lib, like rap-lib, I don't know. Instead of like, that a superhero got that, he's like, that a superhero got that. I love the audio for it. The remix was so good. A VCR of Taehyung. So after the VCR happened, you hear like little groovy music to get you in the vibe. It's obviously the intro for Singularity. And then you see him on the bed. You see him, like, you see the camera above the bed, and you see him just sort of like, and when you see his eyes open, that's when he starts singing, and you're, oh my god, I literally freaked out. Singularity, I am your bitch. I am your bitch.
Oh my god, how is he Oh my god, oh my god, oh my fucking god, oh my god.
And then after Singularity was Fake Love. I know Fake Love is supposed to be a song about like love and stuff, but like literally all I remember was just me screaming, and then also like, instead of saying, why don't you know, bitch? I'm illiterate. After that was basically another VCR for them to get their clothes changed, and then it was Seesaw and Epiphany. Now I'm really upset that I did not see any Seesaw fan cams before I got there, because no one decided to tell me that yoongi was gonna be in some dope ass stage with like a really cool like sunset background that was like pixel vaporwave aesthetic. He was going through some weird door.
What is that? That's a door!
And then he was gonna be on like a moving stage. Like, why did you not mention the moving stage? Like the conveyor belt stage. Why did you not mention the conveyor belt stage?
Is he moving on his own? Is he moving on his own?
From my section, I did not hear I did not hear much noise for Seesaw, which kind of made me upset, but like I saw a fan cam, everyone was screaming, so I can say with full confidence that we were all very loud for Yoongi. I loved Epiphany. When Jin sang his words and when we all sang along with him the English words, it was like, it felt like we were all one and it was all at peace. Like Epiphany is a slow song, it's a ballad, so it was destined to be like more of like a peaceful style. But like we were all together, right? And we were all singing with him. And like the lights, there was like white all over it. It was just like, it felt so beautiful, so pretty, so like elegant, but also so like precious. It was just so beautiful. It was so peaceful. Performance after that was Truth Untold. But like Truth Untold, I do not have much opinion on that performance besides me being like concerned because I saw Jin coughing and I was just worried if he was okay. Jimin did like this like one ad-lib. The audio was like but in like the live version it was like which was really pretty. I thought like thank you Jimin for A+. Now I'm gonna be talking about my favorite performance ever. Holy crap. When I say this is my favorite performance, I mean that like I cannot listen to the song normally anymore because it's not the performance. And I cannot get one member out of my mind. It's Jungkook in his Dior outfit. That man is he is like literally seeing him up close in that screen. Like Namjoon and Yoongi like popped off with their verses. I was like literally jamming to Yoongi's because his is my favorite verse. Oh my god, Hoseok during cheer, and when he was all up in that camera's face like this and that in his Dior outfit, and he was so aggressive and with all that green lighting and all that black and white, oh my god. Stadium thinking I was a Hoseok stan for a minute. And then we have Mic Drop. I do not have much opinion on it because I don't remember if it was the beginning or the end, but Namjoon said that this was gonna be the last performance of the night. It made me go panic mode. The moment they left that stage to go change their clothes like professional artists they are with like a big set list, I was scared for my life because I don't know if you know this, but like I went to the Red Bullet in New York City, and if you have not seen my video where I basically talk about how much I love BTS, when my man Namjoon said it was going to be the last song of the night, that brought me back to when they were in the Red Bullet in New York City singing Path, and then they just walk away, end the concert there. I thought they were serious about ending the concert short, but like apparently everyone told me, no, this is what happens every time. They did this during Wings too. They did this during Love Yourself as well. But I didn't know that because this was my first concert after the Red Bullet. The 20-minute duration of like silence besides like us like waving our army bombs around and making an army bomb wave. I think it was to practice for like the army bomb wave later on. While everyone was like just like having fun, I was basically like screaming in my mind for 20 minutes like, oh my god, what did they do? What did they end it? What if it's over? What if it's over? What if the whole time before the concert ends here? But it did not, because Antanman came in and I was at in peace until I saw the inflatable bouncy house though. That made me feral because I was just, oh my god, it's legit. They have like a legit bouncy house. So since I didn't sit on the floor, I did not see Taehyung getting stuck on the bouncy house, but apparently that happened, and that was was really funny. When they were ending the performance and the bouncy house was away, they were walking back to the main stage from the extended stage. They were twerking to I thought in that moment was, haha, those idiots. I love them so much. And then it was so wet. So much was happening that it's literally like such chaos in my mind. There were so many fireworks. I do remember Taehyung and Jin being really and then Taehyung did this Casey Frey dance. So now I can show this. Right before the concert, once we stepped in past the security check, they were like employees handing these out. I'm just gonna read the directions. Please hold up your slogan when Army Time appears on the board. We cannot announce the song that will be performed during the surprise event in advance. Thank you for your understanding. Armies have a great time.
We're so happy to share this moment with you, Army.
Spoiler alert, they pulled it up when Make It Right comes on. And we know this because there was like Army Time on the screen, and I was like, oh my god. And then I tried to get my slogan from like the ground, and I like held it up like this. During the performance, it was really soft and wholesome. Basically took the camera away from the members and like showing the fans on ground floor, and it was really cute and wholesome. It was so ooh. This is what the sign says, and this is the translation under it. 빛나는 나의 별자리 늘 함께 할게 영원히, which means my shining star, I will be by your side forever.
We prepared this song for you because you are the light to our night. Listen.
I love you, King of English! After Make It Right, they were talking again. And then that was when they decided to like help like do the army bomb wave. We were really confused at first. We did not know what they were trying to tell us, but I do remember like Jungkook wanting to speak in English and tell the instructions. Namjoon gives him permission to go and do it, and then Jungkook was like, okay. And then when he saw us all put it down, he was like, and in that moment, I knew he had a stand Twitter. We know you have a stand Twitter, bro. And it didn't take us until like a few minutes, like probably like 2 minutes, until we finally got what they were trying to let us do. Then it is their ending speech, which made me really emotional.
I was so nervous because this was our first study tour. I'm not nervous anymore because I had so much fun. You guys make me feel very comfortable here. I have something serious. If we come back here next year, are you guys gonna show up? I just wanted to say I wanted to feel this moment next year. come back next year. We come back. Ami said, please welcome BTS. Please. We come for you.
Give us a kiss! Give us a kiss!
It's the last hand kiss in US concert. We are truly blessed and we are so happy to share this moment with you. Army, we are family. Dear my family, we will see you later. I love you 3000. Hey guys. This concert can only be done because of you. We cannot thank you enough. We promise we will come back here. Always stay amazing.
I was in the car this morning and I looked up in the sky. It was so clear and it got me excited. From what I experienced last night, I was also super excited to my show. Without a doubt, you turned it up and made the night. Because Ari, you smile, I smile. You made my day. Thank you so much, and I will always remember this memory with you. Thank you!
I'm just going to be talking about yoongi and namjoon's because theirs was the one that really stood out to me. Okay, I'll start off with yoongi's because his came before namjoon's. Yoongi started talking about the Red Bullet in New York City.
처음 뉴욕 왔을 때.
Oh, there's a translator.
I remember the first time when I got to New York.
밥을 먹으러 갔는데 거기서 많이 본 극장이 보여가지고 어디서 봤지? 했는데 처음 저희가 뉴욕 와서 공연했던 공연장이에요.
We went to it one time, and I noticed this one theater, and it came to me, I've seen this theater before. And it was the first theater we've been to when we came to US.
조그마한 극장에서 Metlife 스타디움까지.
From a small theater to Metlife Stadium.
다 여러분들 덕분입니다.
Everything is because of you guys. You guys have done it.
우리 다음에 또 봐요. 안녕!
It made me feel very emotional because I was there for both. I was there for the New York concert and then I was there for Metlife. Like I saw one concert when they were small still, and then the other concert I was seeing now was when they are like one of the biggest boy groups. No, probably the biggest boy group in the world. It made me emotional. And then Namjoon's, oh god, Namjoon's. Okay.
You know what they say, so-called American dream. It's a dream that, I don't know, some say we've reached it, some say we've not, but, you know, we never dreamed it because it was always considered like something that we could never dream of. You know, it wasn't possible. But the army, look at this, we made it together. And dear America, thank you for embracing us, thank you for hugging us, thank you for accepting us. The 7 boys from Korea who sent us in Korean, who have even different looks, speak different languages. But you guys truly proved us that music transcends the language, looks. Now, I didn't notice it, but I really realized that this moment and you guys here did become our real dream. Nothing's important. The most important thing is this moment, breathing with you guys, singing with you guys, just vibing, enjoying the same thing, the positive. This moment would forever be my dream. Thank you so much.
The American dream is the belief that anyone, regardless of where they were born or what class they were born into, can attain their own version of success in a society where upward mobility is possible for everyone. The American dream is achieved through sacrifice, risk-taking, and hard work, rather than by chance. Shout out to my juniors or upcoming juniors, high school juniors, if you're watching this. Namjoon basically helped me find my American dream. I wrote a paper for an assignment where I was basically said, what is my American dream? And at the time, I discovered that I wanted to be a musician. The reason why I figured that out was because of BTS, specifically First Love, but it's because of them nonetheless, because they inspire so many people to continue living on, and I want to be that. They inspired me to aspire for that, which is why it's my American dream. So that fact that he said that we were their American dream made me feel very emotional. Yeah. This is the best part.
Each one of you have your own life story. We can see countless lights in front of us. Now, Army, please let your light shine on us. This time, put your cell phones up in the sky.
Everyone turned them on, and it looked so pretty. It literally looked like a million stars in the stadium, and that's when Microcosmos got on.
I'm disco ball! Hey! You got me! I got you!
If you want to check out my cover right here, I will probably hold this song very deep into my heart, because now when I listen to that song, I can't get the image of the concert out of my head and just them on the screen smiling and having fun. By the way, Jungkook cried in our concert. When he started crying, I was just so emotional.
1, 2, 3. 감사합니다. 1, 2, 3. 감사합니다.
And then when they started waving at us on our side, I was just